Well, Matt, it's 4 home league wins on the bounce now. A real positive end to what's been a really strong week for the team.
Yeah, really good week. I think off the back of the Sutton game, down to 10 men for a long period of that game. That was tough, but you looked ahead at these 2 home games, and there were 2 that we really wanted to get into. Obviously started that off with Tuesday night against Harrogate, and it's a really good positive first half, and then won in a certain way, had to win in a different way today, which was even more, it was really pleasing to win in the way that we did today, against what I think is quite a good Rochdale team as well. I think the manager there's got them going, so really positive week.
As a defender, something that's key to build on is clean sheets, and I think that's our 5th in the league so far this season, 6 in all competitions. That then gives you a foundation to go and, produce at the other end as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, clean sheet and then defender scoring a goal as well. But I think the lads were really disappointed to concede on Tuesday night in a way with that should be 2 clean sheets at home in the week. So we really wanted to look at this, and we speak before every game, myself and the defenders, and today was one where we look at their strengths, look at how we can combat that, and at the moment they're really putting that into practice. So nothing but plaudits for them. The group are really together. The units of the group are together, and the whole team is, and subs and everyone together. So, good win, great week. Hopefully the fans go home happy, and we just creep into that top half. So we keep, notching off points as it goes.
You mentioned a defender scoring. Bit of a coupon buster with Hayden White scoring. I think it's his first goal in just shy of 5 years. It's his first goal for the Saddlers in 96 appearances. Nearly got one on Tuesday. Was in the right place at the right time today.
Hayden, as you say, nearly scored on Tuesday. In training, he's kind of finding himself in areas where you think, oh, he pops up again, and all of a sudden that doesn't become a coincidence. So his goal today, if you watch it back, he's on the move in the box where others have stood still. So sometimes these aren't coincidences, and I was just delighted for him. I know what that feeling is like when it just opens up and the ball's coming towards you like that. So a few more of those 3-yard tappings for H, please.
I think head coach Michael Flynn looked just as surprised as Hayden did when that one in. But like you say, it becomes an instinct almost because he's a fullback as well to get into those positions at times.
Well, for a long time, Hayden's been stood on the halfway line, and he'd been badgering myself and other coaching staff of saying that, listen, put me up there. Now, he's still got a lot to prove whether that was the right decision, but today it sure was. So, as I say, he's on the move in the box. He looked likely and unluckily didn't score on Tuesday night. And I'm pleased for him it fell for him today, because H is somebody who I believe can grow into that position for sure. At the moment he's a vital and integral part of that back 3, and for me he's kind of the perfect athlete to play that position. So long may H's form continue, because I think he's doing really well and he's a good lad.
I think it's just 1 loss in the league in October. We talk about a strong week, but it's been a strong month for the group.
Yeah, listen, it was a tough September, if that's probably the way of putting it, and we've backed that up and bounced back that with a fantastic October. So listen, the group, the coaching staff, the players and the fans as well, I'd add them into the group. They're a resilient bunch, and this last month has shown many different ways to win points, many different ways to win games, and that's going to have to be the way it is from now to the end of the season. And we go into, again, another game coming up on Saturday now. It calms down a little bit, the schedule does, which is, from a coach's point of view, great, because we can get a few bodies back who have been injured. We've spoke about that injury list for a long time. We can get a few of those back and really focus on each game that comes. But listen, it's been a great month. We've put ourselves in a position, as I say, to start clawing away back at points from other clubs around us. And we'll start looking forward again.
And you mentioned the fans. For me, on a final note, they almost gave, as they always do, that extra 5 or 10% right at the end to drag the team over the line.
Listen, we need them. Another game, I think I heard it, just over 5,000 again. Another gate of that. I've been at the club for a few years now, and for me, everything's together at the moment, and long may that togetherness continue. We need them. And we want them to be exactly as they were at that end part. You could see that Rochdale were pushing. They've made a couple of subs. They were throwing bodies into there. And I can't express enough how much that is needed as a player when you're on the pitch. It really is vitally important to get round us, to get on us, to help us out, to get us up the pitch, to kind of put that emphasis and that pressure back onto the opposition. They did that, and we needed them. So again, long may that continue.